Hey everyone, it's your favorite pastry, and welcome back to Lies of P, Overture, episode 11. Last time, we faced the swamp monster, or at least the junior version of them, and they kicked my butt because I completely forgot their moveset. But today, we're going to be facing, what was their name? Rockhead? At least that's what the miner called them. Let's see. Ow. Well, that was rude of them. It tended to be against the wall. Usually I'd have someone buy me dinner first. Yeah. Oh, hello. Stop hitting the pause button, pastry. Geez, that play was frustrating. Especially since I kept on hitting the pause button when I meant to hit the X button. Got a new mechanical device. Corroded cipher machine. Here's just how it became corroded. It was Rockhead carrying it, and they became corroded. As there's a...
Resora
Oh,
needs Ergo.
okay, let me finish my thought. Was the corroded decipher machine in Rockhead? I'm gonna call that guy Rockhead from now on. And given the corruption of the area, with the alchemist lab above, they became corroded, and that corroded the cipher machine as well.
Oh, friend. So happy to see you again. I tried to go to the Rose Estate. The white butterfly was helping. But maybe it was too far. Heart slowing, stopping. Can you give Ergo? Resora needs Ergo.
Interesting that it gave me a choice.
Thanks. With this, I can move. I can dance. Zora has a gift for you. It's another treasure I found on my trip.
Ooh, emotion. Adorable.
You're sweet. I heart you too.
Even more adorable. Rosero's treasure, Ruin's secret gathering invitation. To the privileged few, a secret hidden deep within Krot will be revealed. This invitation is only for those at the pinnacle of Krot society. You are the chosen few, those blessed with money, power, and knowledge. And yet there is a secret hidden in Krot, to which even the likes of you have not been privy. All will be revealed to you, select few, at the Devil's Pit. Wonder what the Devil's Pit is. And it probably has something to do with that door with that fancy symbol. The alchemists of the Isle have spent the past decades trying to uncover the secrets hidden within these ruins. At last we have discovered the great truth, and wish to share our success with you. We invite you all to the excavation of a historical altar hidden within the Urgal veins. The contents of this invitation meeting are highly confidential, intended for an invitee only. Invitee, Carlo Geppetto. Hey, that's me. How did Rosero get access to this? And there was something else. I completely forgot what it was. Here we go. The second picture. Wait a minute. That's Geppetto. That must be me. There's Gemini, Cricket on the bottom right. And who's that tiger? It's interesting that alchemists are requesting that all of Krot's elite join them at the very bottom of this excavation site. We show them something grand. Something tells me that something grand is their death. And we have Self-Sword Lewd again. Ooh. Pushed me off a cliff, he did. Duly noted. I'm gonna need to wash my footing. I completely forgot to wash my footing. I am loving this dodge effect. Rude. How did I miss? There we go. Just had to play a little smarter. Pull lever. Let me guess. Drains the swamp. Nope. Oh, hello, dogfish. Let's see, what happens when I cross on over to the other side? To the other side? Ooh, another black rabbit key. One thing I've noticed with my speaking patterns is that I like to add these pauses. Like I'm Christopher Walken or something. Except I'm way less cool than Christopher Walken. I knew this was a door. Or was a real fake wall. Oh, hello. I want to fight you out here, Lo. I'm wondering if there's an amulet that increases the length of my Fable Arts. Let's see. Charger's Fable, one fatal attack. Temper increases physical damage, creates freeze resistant, weapon while locked on, changes dodge to a roll, reduces shock and break, physical damage upon a successful attack, fury, advance. Doesn't look like it. But I'm pretty sure that's a PO thingamajigger. I'd have to look into that, because I got some new quartz. And hello. A new liner. Super heavy. Increases slash and piercing damage resistance. That seems pretty fun. Developed by the Workshop Union. The workshop's finest technologies cannot be easily replicated simply with knowledge of its materials and structures. Interesting that simply knowing how it was put together and what materials were involved isn't enough to make the replicate this. I'm curious if they're trying to allude that there was a certain sort of craftsmanship. I feel like I've seen this symbol at the Abbey Tower. I'm currently there in the main game. Slowly working my way to the lady that has this weapon that I'm wielding. Because I wanted more quartz. And Legion arms. Upgrades. With the howling wind and the open arena, this kind of screams mini boss fight. And there's a wall right there. With a pathway leading to it, so I have a feeling it's gonna break.
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed. And it happened quite recently from the look of things.
What's gonna ambush me now? Oh, hello. Routine tram operations report. Total tram uses last month 32. Total tram freight transported last month 4,500 kilograms. Since this discovery raised the alert level, tram usage has been steadily declining. It can be deemed practically unused. Only the technician responsible for maintaining the miner puppets and a small number of fixed security personnel continue to use it. Regarding the cases of some alchemists using the tram for private rendezvous, regulation is necessary. Ah, this must be the ancient ruins. That way looks to be forward. So let's go back and see what that little platform by Celsor Lewitt was hiding. Oh, hello.
Amazing. Sure makes you wonder, though. Who created this? And when?
Given its style, I'm gonna go with Aztecs. Isn't that weird how whenever we come across some engineering marvel from like the Middle East, Africa, or South America, people instantly assume, oh, aliens must have done it. But as soon as we come across anything from Europe, particularly Western Europe, then obviously it was created by skilled engineers. It's fascinating because a lot of the techniques that the Egyptians and whatnot use are just simply lost and forgotten because we haven't had to use that idea for like ever. Oh, this must be... Yep.
Oh, delightful. My charming, handsome, generous friend, you found me. Ignore the puppet over there. It's my last one, so I'm keeping it handy in case I need it.
Yep, Dalek.
Now, I don't know how long I've been in this stuffy old box. But I can tell you, it's too long. I can't even feel my arms or legs.
Dan, you got no
Surely
arms
it's
or legs.
The box? Don't tell me it's a coffin. Please, get me out. A what? A brain? In a fat? That can't be me. I'm stuck in a small dark box. Ask anyone. My arms and legs have just gone numb, along with my ears, and it's pitch black in here, of course. But wait. That certainly would explain a few... No. That would explain everything. My arms and legs. They're not asleep. They're gone, aren't they? Brain in a jar. Look, enough with the jokes. Now, what does the box look like? Strong, black, made of steel? No, I don't believe me either. A brain is all that's left of me. Okay, time to face facts. Is my brain floating in a huge glass tank? And is this tank inside a cylindrical case of some kind? This machine? Are you joking? Of course I know this machine. I invented it. Here I am, the subject of my own experiment. It's all over. I'm doomed. Doomed, I say. And to think, every previous experiment was a failure, and I'm the first success. You have got to be kidding me. Give it to me straight. How bad is it? Really bad? Oh boy, yes, that's it for me. That's the life support equipment. It's full of ergo gas, and if that's just leaching away, when all the gas is gone, I'll have maybe a minute left.
Uh-oh.
I invented this machine, so I know how
Am I
it
gonna be on a
works.
timer?
My days were already numbered. The machine can't sustain life forever, even when it's in perfect condition. But now, I'm far too smart to kid myself. It's hopeless for me. I'm a brain. A brain in a vat. Does that even count as being alive? I don't know anymore. I've reached a conclusion. I have a favor to ask. I want you to turn off the machine. My future is mine to decide.
Ooh.
Thank you, my friend. And remember me.
Boil the lemon, my lies a pea?
Alexander Goodman. The inventor and, I suppose, first successful test subject of the Mind Keeper machine. And you know, I wasn't lying, I really was handsome. This nightmare is finally coming to an end. Thank you, my generous friend. Thank you.
Ooh, Nightmare. New song. Definitely need to listen to it before we close out. That was an interesting little dilemma with a little timer. Because on one hand, there is a chance that he might be able to, I don't want to say get better, but find a solution and be perfectly comfortable with how he is. But on the other hand, it is their wish. Storyteller's Amulet. Increases favorable charge amount when attacking. Elements gather to become stories, and stories gather to become art. Storytellers are those who gather each and every magical moment. This is referencing the author. I am completely blanking on his name right now. But I was just thinking, in Canada, we have something called MAID, which is basically medically assisted death. For people who have terminal disease or a terminal condition, and they want to go out on their own terms. A lot of people are debating because you're basically killing someone. But it's at their wish. A lot of people are saying we shouldn't be allowing people to do that. They should live out their days in pain instead of being given one hope, one last hope of dignity. Oh, hello. I was not expecting that. I hope I didn't need to go over there. Alright, we'll listen to the new song, and I'll let the song play us out. But as always, thanks again for joining me on my adventures through Lies of P Overture. And as always, I'm rooting for you. We're all in this together.